Hi, I'm Houston Mayor Sylvester Turner.
And I'm Lisa Helfman, Senior Director of HEB Public Affairs.
We are thrilled to kick off the holiday season with the 73rd Annual HEB Thanksgiving Day Parade.
It's Houston on Parade, a family tradition featuring spectacular floats, high-flying balloons, and fabulous marching bands.
Plus, our Grand Marshal is celebrated rapper, actor, philanthropist, businessman, and Houstonian Curtis 50 Cent Jackson.
So sit back, relax, and enjoy the show. Happy holidays!
Ladies and gentlemen, your host, Mayor Sylvester Turner.
Happy Thanksgiving, everyone. Happy Thanksgiving. Yeah. And thanks for being with us for another spectacular event, the 73rd HEB Thanksgiving Parade. And look, I have the honor of acknowledging and recognizing our Grand Marshal, this philanthropist, rapper, artist, givers on so many levels, and that's none other than Curtis 50 Cent Jackson.
Now let's get the party started. Strike up the band.
Thank you, Mayor Turner, special guest Dr. Peter Hotez, and Parade Grand Marshal Curtis 50 Cent Jackson. Let's give it up for the University of Houston Spirit of Houston Cougar Band.
Kick off the 73rd Annual HEB Thanksgiving Day Parade right here in Houston, Texas.
Happy Thanksgiving, everyone. We are thrilled to be back in downtown Houston. This is Houston on Parade. I'm Deborah Duncan, host of Great Day Houston.
And I'm KHOU 11 News anchor Ron Trevino. I'm thankful that you and your family are spending part of the holiday with us.
Yes, absolutely. Okay, it is time for us to kick things off with someone who is absolutely a crowd favorite. But first, you just heard from 50 Cent. He's a great performer and entrepreneur, but he's also passionate about giving back to Houston children through his G Unity Foundation. Dozens of kids served by the foundation are here today. All right.
All right. Now, is it time for the Apache Bells?
I think it's time for the Apache Bells.
They are always a crowd pleaser.
Yes, celebrating their 75th anniversary.
Make some noise, people.
Wow, I used to do that. The pride of Tyler Junior College. They were founded in 1947 as a girls' pep squad. They perform all over the country. The Cotton Bowl, 1972 Super Bowl, but we love them right here with Houston on Parade.
Deborah, you could still do that.
I know, I would hurt something.
Okay.
All right. Okay, coming up next, let's check out this big guy about to come down the street. As you know, there are lots of great floats and balloons and other folks marching through the parade, but we're about to see a 50-foot tall Brachiosaurus. There it is, right there.
Brachiosaurus.
A Brachiosaurus. I think I was around when they first came out. Has his head high in the clouds. He's come to us thanks to Energy Ogre. He brought along some of his safari friends, including a crowd favorite, the parrot Tiki Macaw.
That is one big dinosaur.
Yeah, and it takes a lot of folks to go ahead and carry these things throughout the parade. We have some things on wheels. We have some folks who were kind enough to volunteer to be part of our parade today to pull some things along as well.
And aren't you happy that the weather's cooperating so far?
Yeah, well, you know, Houston knows how to deal with a little bit of rain. Let's hope that it's manageable for the rest of the parade. Oh, look, we got some little ones with us.
Those are so cool. I saw a few of those on Halloween. Exciting the crowd here in Houston. You know,
I was going to say it's a good thing that we weren't around at the same time that they were. Someone was looking out for us. All right, let's go down on the street level and check in with KHOU reporter Ugochi Aloka. Hello there, Ugochi.
Hey, good morning, Ron and Deborah. Happy Thanksgiving. We know how many of you have liked to see this oversized HEB cart that you see behind me to prepare for today's Thanksgiving Day feast. You see them here riding in there now. We've got HEB President Scott McClellan and HEB Director of Public Relations Lisa Helfman and partners and their families. HEB has been a proud sponsor of this parade for 17 years. Accompanying that huge HEB are that talented dancers from Design to Dance performing to Dose here. Oh, wow, they look amazing. Whoa, they are ready to perform outside. Yes, ladies, in formation. So take it away.
HEB, are you ready? HEB wants to wish you all a happy Thanksgiving.
And again, if you forgot something on your cook list, they're open to new. All right.
I might have forgotten some gravy.
Yeah, no, you can't do that. All right, Design to Dance. I actually ran into them at the lobby today at the hotel, and so the girls were so excited to be able to perform, and so there they are. All right, if you eat too much.
Yeah, you might have to take a bike ride. It can help keep those extra pounds off. These are members of B Cycle. B Cycle is the city's ride-share program that lets you rent bikes to get in some exercise while seeing the sights around town. Look at that.
All right, that's what we call real pedal power. Coming up next behind them, the City of Houston float, and on board our Houston City Council members also along for the ride is the world's largest published book. That's according to the Guinness Book of World Records. The 7-foot, 2-inch book is called I Am Texas. It's a book by kids, for kids, more proof that things are bigger here in Texas. 1,000 kids actually contributed their stories to this book along with child illustrators as well, and so they beat that Guinness Book of World Records.
That is amazing. That is amazing. And watch out. Here she comes. Word up. It's Word Girl. Thanks to Air Lakeed, she joins us all the way from Planet Lexicon.
Been there.
She's a laser-focused superhero that uses her superior vocabulary to defeat the bad guys. You go, girl. Her handlers are essential workers from the City of Houston Public Works Department.
And it's so nice. You have so many city employees who came out to make this parade a success today. Word Girl would have a problem, though, fitting into to these hot rods brought to us by the Arabia Shriners. The cars and trikes may be many-sized, but the work the Shriners do have a huge impact on the lives of thousands of children. The Shriners are known in our area for providing high-quality care for kids with burns and other special health care needs, and this is just some of the fun that they bring to some people's lives when they're dealing with a tough time.
Yeah, be careful on the roads. They're a little slick right now.
Just one of the many children out here today enjoying this parade, and to them, especially at that age, this is something that's magical.
And thank goodness it stayed dry, at least for now. Our fingers are
Keep
crossed.
those, my toes are crossed too.
Fingers are crossed. All right, these two antique Houston police cars are a tribute to HPD officer Jason Knox. Officer Knox died in the line of duty. His children are riding in the vehicles that he restored. This is made possible by the Blue Bow Foundation, an organization that supports and encourages police officers and their families.
Yeah, this is cool, keeping that legacy alive with those cars rolling down the street. And Ron, you and I are old enough to remember when these came out. They may call them vintage, classic, but I
remember when they were new.
Yeah, there you go.
I remember when they were new.
All right. These ladies are called Dance Tsunami. Give them a loud welcome as they perform to Love Theory by Kirk Franklin.
Great job, ladies. Let's hear it for them.
Yes, Praise Dancers United. Don't go away. There's a lot more of Houston on Parade to come.
I want to thank the storm that brought the snow.
Thanks to the Christmas lights that make it glow.
But I want to thank you, baby. You make it feel like Christmas.
The holidays wouldn't be the holidays without HEB.
You make it feel like Christmas.
HOU 11's team of certified meteorologists track every inch of the Gulf Coast, studying every disturbance, every moment of every day, always ready for serious weather. The KHOU 11 weather team, keeping you weather smart.
If you love family fun, camping out, fishing, and saving money, then head over to DeMontron RV and check out our amazing lineup of diesels, fifth wheels, trailers, and gas motorhomes. And remember, DeMontron RV is home of warranty forever.
I'm Clara, and I want to invite you to my holiday party happening soon. Tasty treats and songs perchance, lots of friends and dolls that dance.
Tickets for the Nutcracker are on sale now at HoustonBallet.org.
Mattress Mac Galvin Furniture. I was born in 1951. That's how old I am. The last no-hitter thrown in the World Series was 1956. Until recently, the Houston Astros threw a no-hitter in the World Series. And at Gallery Furniture, here's the hit. Buy your furniture today. Guaranteed low price. Gallery Furniture delivered today. No interest financing. Furniture delivered free to your home in 3 or 4 hours. Gallery Furniture really will. Always 2-0.
If you paid more for your car insurance this year than last year, give us a call at Fred Loya Insurance or visit us at fredloya.com.
My insurance rates went up more than 50%. That's when I call Fred Loya.
My insurance went up over $100 a month. That's $1,200 a year. So I called Fred Loya Insurance.
If you think you're paying too much for your car insurance, or if your renewal rates have gone up, start paying less and call or visit us online at fredloya.com.
At Texas Mattress Makers, we're the only team in Houston with our own factory, and we're the only team that can build that perfect mattress just for you.
Huge savings, select mattresses starting at $649, plus get free cooling technology, free box spring, and free delivery.
My sister Clara gets all the glory, but this is really Fritz's story. playing the trumpet or swinging a sword? Join me this year and you'll never be bored.
Tickets for the Nutcracker are on sale now at HoustonBallet.org.
At DeMontron RV, we love RVing. If you don't have an RV, get one. And the best place to get one is at DeMontron. We have RVs to fit everyone's needs. Plus, we offer warranty forever. So get a DeMontron RV and go out and see the greatness of Texas.
This parade segment is sponsored by HCA Houston Healthcare.
Welcome back to the HEB Thanksgiving Day Parade. Everybody, let's make some noise.
All right, the skies have opened up. There's rain, but we're prepared. You see all those umbrellas have just come out now. You are in for a treat. Theater Under the Stars, also known as Tuts, presents the Disney classic Mary Poppins.
Yeah, performers from Mary Poppins are here to entertain us with Chim Chim Cheree and a spoonful of sugar. They're joined by nurses and staff from HCA Houston Healthcare.
Winds in the east, there's a mist coming in, like something is brewing and about to begin. Can't put my finger on what lies in store on the rooftops of Houston. Hello. Theater Under the Stars invites you to get your tickets and spend a little bit of time this holiday season at the Hobby Center with a very magical lady, Miss Mary Poppins. Now as the ladder of life has been strung, you may think a sweep's on the bottommost rung. Though I spends me time in the ashes and smoke, in this whole wide world there's no happier bloke. Chim chimney, chim chimney, chim chim cheree. A sweep is as lucky can be. Chim chimney, chim chimney, chim chim cheroo.
Good luck will rub off when he shakes hands with you.
Or blow me a kiss,
Bert.
and that's lucky too.
Thank you, Bert. The honey bees that fetch the nectar from the flowers to the comb never tire of ever buzzing to and fro, because they take a little nip from every flower that they sip, and hence they find their task is not a grind, for a spoonful of sugar helps the medicine go down. The medicine? Go down, medicine, go down. Just a spoonful of sugar helps the medicine go down in a most delightful way. Just a spoonful of sugar helps the medicine go down.
The medicine go down.
Medicine go down.
Just a spoonful of sugar helps the medicine
go down in a most delightful way. Just a spoonful of sugar helps the medicine go down. The medicine go down. Medicine go down. Just a spoonful of sugar helps the medicine go down in a most delightful way.
Mary Poppins, Theater Under the Stars. Luckily, the umbrella was already a part of their costume, so it came to good use today because, you know, in England, it rains a lot, Ron.
Oh, brought back so many childhood memories, those songs.
And of course, on that float are members of the front line of HCA, an integral part of our healthcare system. Okay, look, everybody, it's a very hungry caterpillar. Hide your holiday meal. Never mind, your turkey is safe, but this crawly creature could eat up all the vegetables, at least. The handlers are staff members from HCA Houston Healthcare as well.
Very involved with this parade. Following behind that chomping caterpillar is the 120-member-strong, award-winning Waltrip Roaring Red Ram Marching Band. They're going to be playing Fireball. So let's get ready to cheer them on.
Meanwhile, looking at those beautiful butterfly balloons, because, you know, the caterpillar eventually becomes
It's a circle
the
of
butterfly.
life.
There you go.
It's a circle of life.
Yes. Another look at some folks on the sidelines again, as we mentioned earlier. Magical for kids to see all of this. All right, here we go, Fireball. Ball trip right here. Waltrip High School. Ron, you and I both played in high school band, and we did it rain or shine.
Yeah, I played the French horn.
Yeah, I played the flute and piccolo, and so it's super cool. Band, as we mentioned, taught us a lot of lessons. Teamwork, getting through challenges like playing in the rain, and just being on the same page at the same time, actually on the same note at the same time. All right, when disasters strike, the American Red Cross mobilizes to provide vital resources. This is the organization's mobile emergency response vehicle. Volunteers use it to carry supplies and food to those in need, and some of their dedicated volunteers are with us this morning. And we know that they did a whole lot of work, especially when COVID happened. The demand was even higher. Let's go to Ugochi on the parade route. Hello there.
Hey, good morning. Yes, the HCA Healthcare Float is a tribute to our medical professionals who are helping so many people in the community, keeping them safe. You can see they're making their way down here now. And we know that their diamond logo, it represents HCA's scale. Oh, they're making some noise. Oh, wait, that's University of Houston. But they're coming this way. And so riding on the float are frontline healthcare workers. They've done their best to bring compassionate care in the last 2 years. We've also seen and felt their courage, Deborah. So, of course, we want to give a big shout out to our first responders and healthcare workers there.
You know, we depend on them so often.
Absolutely.
So much, especially during disasters.
All right, this guy is really good at entertaining crowds. Legacy Man is a roller skating musician who moves to his own beat while performing original tunes on his signature guitar.
Yeah, Legacy Man and his friends from the skating group Daisies and Pancakes say they aim to share their passion for skating while bringing joy to the young and the young at heart. Just how they roll.
That's how we do it in Houston. You take a spill, you just get back up. That's right.
It's part of the game.
When you fall down, get back up and sparkle.
That's how this city is.
He is sparkling.
Get right back up.
All right. Well, forget your troubles. Come on, get happy. You better chase all your cares away. How could you not be happy taking a look at these big smiling faces?
Yeah, we're smiling in the rain. We're dancing in the rain. Sometimes we slip, but we get back up.
Yeah. I love that smiley face. I think that came out, what, the 70s?
Yeah.
And has been around ever since.
I think I was in high school. Yeah. All right. Hey, did you know that Houston has 18 sister cities around the world? And this float is a tribute to all of them.
Yeah, there's some great cities, too. I want to show up to some of them and say, hey, I'm your sister. Can I stay with you? Sister Cities of Houston works with a network of volunteers globally to promote diplomacy and encourage citizens to develop mutual trust and understanding through commercial, cultural, educational, and humanitarian exchanges. This float is sponsored by the City of Houston, and riding on board are Congress members Al Green and Sheila Jackson-Lee. And, of course, as we know, Houston is the most diverse city in the country, so this is a fitting float in this parade.
Yeah, it is a small world after all. These cities are all over the world, in Mexico, in Europe, all over Asia.
Australia, Mexico.
And of course, adding to the rich tapestry that is Houston, Texas. All right, this next group celebrates more of Houston's rich diversity. They're the Filipino Young Professionals. They showcase the Filipino culture through dance, music, and community events. The group has treated the Houston community to colorful and exciting performances for the past 10 years in this parade.
The Global Gateway.
Houston on parade. And the rain has subsided.
It knew better.
It knew better. Don't mess with us. Don't mess with Texas or Houston especially.
That's right. Coming up next is a float brought to us by Sikh National Center. There are more than 25 million Sikhs around the world. This float celebrates the rich history and culture of Sikhism, a religion founded more than 550 years ago. So many communities from around the world come to Houston to call it home for so many reasons. Our industries as well.
Yeah, that's what makes our Houston so beautiful. Oh, look at Mother Goose behind the Sikhs. One of the many balloons that we have.
Yeah, and again, this is one of those things that brings back those childhood memories that you and I talked about. For some kids in the crowd, they're like, oh, there it is, what we've been reading about. And for us, is what we read about years ago, and that's what tradition is all about. Aaron Lakey brings us this Mother Goose balloon as a treat for us all. Can you believe that giant goose is 35 feet tall? She's being carried by characters of some of her most popular nursery rhymes. You know, the ones you read about as a child so many times.
All right, we've got much more ahead. Don't go away. The HEB Thanksgiving Day Parade continues after this.
Hi, I'm Houston Mayor Sylvester Turner. We have so much to be thankful for. Our great diversity, innovation, and economic development. Our future is bright because of the spirit of our people. I want to wish you and your family a happy holiday season.
Hawapika, Yapangsit Ihirakapong, Wahmanta, Pakarisum kay Pacha, Chaiping Pachamama, Kausasha, Munay Kaining, Kausay Nikitat Ihirangka, Perusuyo Kantasuyasumki.
Start your adventure in Peru. Ashley Home Store's Black Friday is here. Doors open Friday at 7 a.m. Shop amazing doorbusters at 50% off. Plus, starting at 7 a.m., get free $200 Ashley cash. 7 a.m. to midnight Friday at Ashley Home Store.
Last week, I stepped in a bear trap. I should really get rid of it, but I'll make do. Just like I make do without home internet. Besides, my phone gets the job done. Sometimes. It's not that bad.
It is that bad. Don't settle. Get Xfinity Home Internet for just $24.99 a month for 2 years with no annual contract and a free streaming box.
This Thanksgiving weekend, gather up the entire family and enjoy all the fun and pageantry of college football when your Houston Cougars take on the Tulsa Golden Hurricane on Senior Day. Kickoff is 6:30 Saturday, November 26th at TDECU Stadium. Come out and support the Cougar seniors. Get a special family 4-pack with 4 tickets, 4 hot dogs with chips, and 4 sodas for just $96. Secure your tickets now. Call 713-GO-COUGS. Come early, be loud, wear red.
Sometimes a cough isn't just a cough, so it's better to be prepared. Keeping Binax Now handy makes it easy to test, and self-test kits may be reimbursable with no copay through your health plan. With Binax Now, you'll have reliable results in 15 minutes with the self-test that features the same technology doctors use and detects multiple variants, including Omicron BA.5. So you can always be prepared with Binax Now, the #1 COVID-19 self-test in the U.S.
Ahay hawapika yapangsit ihirakapong wahmanta pakarisong kay pacha. Chayping pachamama kausasyan. Munay kaining kausay nikitat ihirangka. Pero suyo kanta suyasunki.
Start your adventure in Peru. Ashley Home Store's Black Friday is here. Shop early and save big. 7 a.m. to noon, save 30% off store-wide. Or get 0% interest for 6 years with no money down. Friday only. Don't miss it at Ashley Home Store.
This parade segment sponsored by Houston Livestock Show and Rodeo.
Welcome back to HEB Houston on Parade. Dare I say it, Ron? A little break in the clouds, a little sunshine trying to peek through.
Don't jinx it. Let's knock on wood or whatever's
all right.
nearby.
Yeah, cross fingers, knock on wood, everything. All right, as we always say, everything is bigger in Texas, including the Houston Livestock Show and Rodeo, which, by the way, is the largest of its kind in the entire world.
It's a big party, Houston. You know, the rodeo always provides us with world-class performances, you know, so their float is coming up.
Yeah, it is, with Howdy, who is the mascot for the Houston Livestock Show and Rodeo. And you're right, we have all kinds of concerts that come here. They also provide lots of scholarships for kids heading on to a higher education. Let's go to Ugochi on the parade route.
Hey, good morning. Yes, this float celebrates Western heritage. And of course, we are getting ready to see the Houston Livestock Show and Rodeo float. We are all excited to see the hip-hop legend himself, Bun B, should be coming up shortly. Hey, he's behind us right now. And a businessman here, we love his burgers. Now, he is about to take it away and perform one of my favorites, Draped Up and Dripped Out. Let's give it up for Bun B.
Big Terrible, Texas, where legends are born. Welcome to the 2022 Thanksgiving Day Parade. We represent the Houston Livestock Show and Rodeo. Make some noise, H-Town. Yeah, we draped up and dripped out. We draped up and dripped out. Know what I'm talking about. Draped up and dripped out. We draped up and dripped out. Well, it's Big Bun B, baby, Mr. Wood Grain. With diamonds up against the ballin' through your hood, man. And I'm blowing on some good, man. The color purple, not the movie, but they kinda have you going in the circle chrome. Looking more fancy than the Transco Tower. Car dripping candy paint like it just came out the shower. Like face, I got the money, the power, and the respect. Roll around one deep, 100,000 on my neck. Looking real shiny, you can see me from a mile away. Thought you was doing it till I came and took your smile away. Pull up on your side in the turning lane. Pop my trunk, break you off, chunk a deuce, then I'm Cadillac turning, man. Little swing to the left, big swing to the right. If I play scraping, then I'm sliding the pipe. It's super tight, so don't try to knock us, baby. Don't try to hate, that's how we do it in that Lone Star State. Get it straight, we be draped up and dripped out. We draped up and dripped out, know what I'm talking about. Draped up and dripped out. We draped up and dripped out, know what I'm talking about. Draped up and dripped out. Put your hands up, Houston, draped up and dripped out. Know what I'm talking about. Draped up and dripped out. Baby, we draped up and dripped out. Now, if you never been to Texas, it's a picture to paint. Cause we doing it real big in case you thinking we ain't. There's lots of money on the street getting spent, being made. All it take is one look and see these boys getting paid. Living late in big houses with pools in the backyard. Certified players. You never see us act fraud with iced out watches, bracelets, chains, pieces, teeth. Man, we throwed in the game. We got screens in the headrest, visors in the ceiling. On chroming 83s and 4s and Vogue peeling with buckles and belts across the back of my trunk. Push a button and my car's waving by to you, punk. We from the land of sipping on syrup and banging the screw. Slab swinging, coming down and through. I thought you knew. Back in the days, all they ever did was doubt us, but the Stros won the World Series. Ain't no doubt about us. We be happy Thanksgiving, H-Town.
We love Bun B here in Houston, who is a professor at Rice University, world-class university. Last year, he performed at Rodeo with a group of rappers to a sold-out crowd. It was amazing.
Bun B is all over the place. Have you tried his Trill Burgers?
Of course I have. Yes. He brought them to the show. And of course, Howdy, the mascot for the Houston Livestock Show and Rodeo, is always a great delight. And of course, it's carried by members of the rodeo committee. There are thousands of people who make up all the rodeo committees to make it happen every year.
It's such a huge event in Houston. Of course, it's all for the kids. All the scholarship money going to the kids.
All right. It is now time to celebrate the brave men and women of our armed forces. I'm a military brat, the U.S. Air Force. My dad was there for 35 years. Performing the Kaysen song is the 323rd Army Band, Fort Sam's own. $50 million to Texas youth since they started the scholarship program with the Houston Livestock Show and Rodeo.
Yeah, it's the Houston Livestock Show and Rodeo's agricultural and education float. Those baby goats are being carried by members of the Rodeo Sheep and Goat Committee.
And of course, the rodeo always has special nights, and one of their special nights is for members of the armed forces. Since its inception 90 years ago, the rodeo has awarded, as we said, $500 million in scholarships to help deserving high school students continue their education. And riding on that float are members of the 4-H Club and Future Farmers of America.
Great program for kids out there. Get them involved if you have some kids. Taking the reins now are the ladies of Escaramuza Las Arrieras. They're always a popular attraction at the Houston Livestock Show and Rodeo. The riders are a vividly dressed all-female side saddle drill team. They perform in shows and competitions around the U.S. and in Mexico. Looking great this morning, ladies.
Those beautiful costumes are like authentic costumes.
Yes, keeping the tradition alive here in Houston, Texas.
Yeah. This is Goya Cares, their float, brought to us by Goya Foods. Riding along is a lot of folks who are members of their team, and of course the musicians and the members of the mariachi band. The Houston Texans cheerleaders are also with us this morning. Goya is celebrating 87 years of providing us with authentic Latin American foods. Also on board are members of the Goya Cares team. The mission of the humanitarian campaign is to help fight child trafficking in Houston and around the world.
I love their food. Are you going to have some today?
It's going to be on my table today.
Yes. Some of that hot sauce is going to my tamales.
Oh, hey, look at that familiar character.
Yes. He's a good friend of mine. All right, right, talk about a blast from the past. You may remember riding around Astroworld in a taxi like this one. This vintage vehicle was used from 1968 to 2005 when our beloved amusement park closed. Look at that thing.
Yeah, in fact, the very first time I ever came to Houston, we came and played the halftime for the Houston Oilers game, and then we took off for Astroworld.
I miss that place. So many memories.
They've joined us from a galaxy far, far away. Can you feel the force? This is the Star Wars Galactic Alliance marching as stormtroopers and other Star Wars characters. Do you feel the sonic boom? It's the Star Wars theme song played by the Stephen F. Austin Sonic Boom Band.
Feel the force. Star Wars.
That's one of those things too. I remember the first time it came out.
I'm looking for Chewbacca though.
Yeah, it'd be a little warm. It's a little humid here in Houston right now. Chewbacca will be a little hot today.
Vader's okay, but Chewbacca's the man.
Yeah.
Well, the madness is coming to H-Town. I think you heard. All roads lead to the city of Houston for the 2023 NCAA Men's Final Four. This is the NCAA Final Four Fan Jam Truck. It's coming up. It travels around Houston bringing fun basketball-themed experiences like those aerobatic basketball players to fans of all ages. The NCAA and 2023 Men's Final Four Localizing Organizing Committee are committed to giving a positive and lasting impact all across H-Town.
Yeah, and it's so nice in Houston to get so many of these events that come to town, and we get to highlight our city, and at the same time, it's can't be mad at what it does for the economy.
Oh, the Astros. Yes, we love these guys, don't we?
And on board is that trophy that we brought home.
What a World Series that was. Meant so much for this city. There's Orbit, the man. Look at that trophy, everybody.
What a championship does for a town. We love our Stros. They certainly knocked it out of the park, literally and figuratively.
Orbit's living the dream. We all are. What a great World Series that was. Of course, we're hoping for another one next year. Why not? We've got the talent. We've got the team.
I was going to say, don't get greedy, Ron, but go ahead. Let's get greedy.
Oh, I'm greedy. I want it all. It's a dynasty. The Houston Astros dynasty, everybody.
And you know, we've met so many of the players. They are genuinely just nice human beings.
They give back to the community, too. Hey, Orbit, we love you. We also
throw a T-shirt this way.
Yeah. Give me a men's medium, please.
Yeah, they've been a part of so many programs, as we were mentioning. They came on Great Day Houston, were part of our literacy program and read some books to some elementary school kids.
And then the Astros Foundation does so much, too.
All right, earlier we talked about 50 Cent and his formation of G Unity, which provides opportunities in business for young people. So here is G Unity right now. It is so cool. He set up shop at the ION Innovation Center here in Houston. And students can go there and propose what their business ideas are. He helps with startups.
Yeah. This float is a tribute to 50 Cent's charitable work. The G Unity Foundation uses team building and entrepreneurship to help better the lives of Houston students from the following high schools: Cashmere, Madison, Washington, Wheatley, Worthing, and Yates. We're honored that 50 Cent calls H-Town home.
Pulled along by the Texas Southern University float. this guy you might be familiar with. I think his name is Santa Claus.
Really? Santa's coming to town?
Coming to town.
Santa Claus is coming to town.
More of Houston on Parade after this.
Welcome to the show. Welcome to the home of the world's biggest rodeo, where the Bayou City streets meet the country roads. Welcome to the show.
Highland Village Shopping Center on Westheimer. Premium shops, premium brands, and amazing food.
If you love family fun, camping out, fishing, and saving money, then head over to the Montron RV and check out our amazing lineup of diesels, fifth wheels, trailers, and gas motorhomes. And remember, the Montron RV is home of warranty forever.
To build the all-new Honda CR-V Hybrid, we took everything you love about the CR-V and kicked it up a notch with excellent fuel efficiency and greater power. For a CR-V unlike any before, adventure confidently with the most fuel-efficient full-line automaker in America, the all-new CR-V and CR-V Hybrid, part of the Honda line of rugged vehicles. Visit your local Honda dealer where new vehicles are arriving daily. Buy online or reserve from select Honda dealers.
An international holiday tradition returns. Lightscape. A truly magical night in nature. Captivating illuminations that dazzle the senses. Discover a world of color, imagination, and sound. Lightscape at Houston Botanic Garden from November 18th to January 1st. Tickets on sale now.
At Texas Mattress Makers, we're the only team in Houston with our own factory, and we're the only team that can build that perfect mattress just for you.
Huge savings. Select mattresses starting at $649. Plus get free cooling technology, free box spring, and free delivery.
At Conn's, save big on TV doorbusters. Get a 65-inch Hisense 4K TV for $299.99 or a 70-inch LG 4K TV for just $499.99. Plus, we have payment options for everyone, whether you have good credit or building it, in-store or at cons.com.
How do we outsmart cancer? At Houston Methodist, we're creating nano devices to directly treat tumors, minimizing side effects.
We're researching how repurposing existing treatments can stop the deadliest form of breast cancer from spreading. And removing cervical cancer without affecting the uterus, so you can still give birth.
That's the difference between practicing medicine and leading it. Houston Methodist, leading medicine.
At the Montron RV, we love RVing. If you don't have an RV, get one. And the best place to get one is at the Montron. We have RVs to fit everyone's needs. Plus, we offer warranty forever. So get a Montron RV and go out and see the greatness of Texas.
This parade segment sponsored by Highland Village.
Welcome back to HEB, Houston on Parade. Give it up for the Belleville High School drill team, the Brahmador, as they're here to get us in the holiday spirit as they perform to Cool Yule.
From Coney Island to the Sunset Strip, somebody's gonna make a happy trip tonight. While the moon is bright, he's gonna have a bag of crazy toys to give the goddess of the girls and boys. So dig, Santa comes on big. He'll come a-gone when the snow's the most, when all your cats are sleeping warm as toast, and you're gonna flip when old Saint Nick takes a lick on a peppermint stick. You'll come a-flying from a higher place and fill the stockings by the fireplace. So you, how are you? That's cool.
parade. They were in the hotel lobby with me, and they were so sad. And then someone said, let's do a Facebook Live. And we had a whole performance breakout in the lobby of the Hyatt Hotel, so they got to perform.
Yeah, Belleville High School. Hey, Deborah, what are you hoping Santa puts in your Christmas stocking this year?
Just give me some cash, Santa, and I'll figure out what I'm going to buy with it later.
Nice.
You can fit that and much more in these big stockings brought to us by Air Liquide. Walking with the stockings are members of the Rising Stars Academy of Dance and Alvin Carver.
Stockings, you want cash? I wouldn't mind a Rolex.
But you can buy that with cash?
But, you know, a simple Rolex, not an ornate one.
Something simple, okay.
Yeah, I don't need a lot of bling, just a little.
Yeah, just a little something, something, right? Okay, again, taking a look at some folks in the crowd, and I always love looking at the parade through the eyes of the kids who are seeing a lot of things for the first time. We're seeing characters come to life for the first time.
But they really love them. They really love the balloons.
Yeah, because it's the science of it. How is something that big, right? All right, when you see the Highland Village trolley, you know the holiday shopping season is in full swing. The Highland Village Shopping Center is the perfect place to find gifts to fill your stockings and much more. Riding on the trolley are children from DePelchin Children's Center. DePelchin provides comprehensive services focused on ensuring all children are part of a safe and caring home. And if you've driven down there by Highland Village, it is all lit up.
Oh, Highland Village was founded in the mid-1940s, and it continues to sparkle, especially during the holidays. This brightly lit float highlights the elegance and festive atmosphere of the iconic Uptown Houston Shopping Center. After a long day of shopping, there are many delicious restaurants to enjoy, too.
Oh, and look at that. All aboard is Thomas the Tank Engine. He's usually rolling along on the tracks, but this morning he's gliding high in the sky. Can you believe it's been almost 80 years since Thomas first chugged his way into the hearts of young and old? My 18-year-old son used to love him, some Thomas the Tank Engine.
My son, you loved him, too.
And then, of course, there was actually a train named Duncan, and he thought for sure it was named after him.
Oh,
yeah, I had to break the news to him.
There's a story there, yes.
Thomas, have you been a good boy? All right, well, there's a familiar-looking float coming up the street. Oh, we know those people, Ron. We work with those people.
Look at them. This is the KHOU Toy Drive float. Gochi, how are you?
I'm good. I'm here with your favorite TV news personalities for KHU11. As you all know, we are partnering with the Salvation Army to make sure that families in need in the greater Houston have an amazing Christmas. So we could really use your help. If you'd like to participate in our Secret Santa, you can go to KHU.com/toys and see how you can donate and help a loving, deserving child this holiday season. Deborah, Ron, we'll send it back to you.
All right, Gochi's like, okay, I'm tired of walking the parade route. I'm going to hitch a ride.
That's the way to
hitch
do
a ride
it.
with people she knew. That's a good thing.
The KHOU family down there, and please donate to our toy drive, toys or money. Hey, this float celebrates Hanukkah and Jewish traditions of the season. It's brought to us by the Shabbat Outreach of Houston. The group's mission is to build a world of goodness and kindness while raising awareness of Jewish values and teachings.
Love it. Some rabbis there having a good time. Now here comes Holly, the Jolly Trolley right behind them. And walking with them are a group of boys and girls dressed up in fun holiday costumes. They're dancing to the Christmas tunes played by the Mighty Stampede Marching Band from Thurgood Marshall High School. Raise your voices as they perform Christmas on the Town. Oh, look, we've got dancing trees and candy canes as well.
That'll get you in the spirit.
Yeah. And look at the little smiley face on front of that trolley. Around the corner, Santa Claus.
Yeah, I think he's getting close.
marching band.
They sound so good. Hey, you know Santa is close when you see this guy with the familiar red nose. It's Rudolph. His handlers are performers from 2 exclusive performing arts.
Rudolph brought along some of his friends from Santa's Workshop at the North Pole. It's sponsored by Reliant Lights Mayor's Holiday Spectacular. It's going to be quite a show. Let's watch as the Adams Davy performers get us ready for the jolly old elf himself when Santa Claus is coming to town.
They never let poor Rudolph join in any reindeer games. Then one foggy Christmas Eve, Santa came to say, Rudolph, with your nose so bright. Santa Claus coming to town. Santa Claus is coming to town. You better watch out. You better not cry. You better not cry. I'm telling you why. Santa Claus is coming to town. Yeah. Santa Claus is coming to town. Santa Claus is coming to town. He's making a list and checking it twice. Gonna find out is naughty or nice. Santa Claus is coming to town. Santa Claus is coming to town. Santa Claus is coming to town. With little tin horns and little toy drums, Rudy toot toot and rum-pa-pum-pum.
Curly head dolls, now toodle and coo. Elephant cuts and kitty cars too.
Santa Claus is coming to town. 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 You better watch out.
You better watch out.
Yeah, you better watch out because Santa Claus is not coming to town. Santa Claus is already in town.
There's the guy.
Thank you all for being here. Bells are ringing, children singing, all is merry and bright. So hang your stockings and say your prayers.
That's what the kids came here for.